What's up? I just want to talk about why I stopped bodybuilding, why I quit cold turkey, and what happened. In the beginning, I was 150 pounds. I was out there working hard, doing cross country. I might have been less than 150 pounds actually, but the last time I weighed myself when I was really skinny, I was 150 pounds. And I decided, I want to get big. I've been little all my life. I've been skinny, and let me go ahead and gain a lot of weight. And I had one thing that helped me the most. I'll get to that later. But I gained a lot of weight. I went from 150 to 180 in 3 months. So if you can imagine how much weight I gained in those 3 months, it was tremendous. It was an incredible increase. And I was drinking a lot of this certain thing. I'll tell you about that later. But yeah, I just focused. I did a lot of work. I went to the gym. I wasn't a stranger to the gym because I've been in there working out cross country, so I knew exactly what I needed to go do and get swole. I got the strength and conditioning programs from the coaches that do basketball, football. Yeah, I put them into something concise, and I did that because I was like, I want to look like a football player. So if I want to look like it, I gotta work out like them, and that's what I did. Gained a lot of weight. After I hit 180, it stalled, and then I had to get on top of my diet and everything, and it took about 4 or 5 more months, and I got up to 210 pounds. And this is incredible because here I am. It's been about a year. I took 3 months and I stalled for a while, and then within 4 or 5 months later, I was 210 pounds. Here I am, bigger than I've ever been, swoller than I've ever been, and a lot bigger than a lot of people at this point. And it's incredible because I gained weight so fast. A lot of people were saying, you must be on steroids. Like, whoa, or like, wow, you see that guy? He really got big, because people see me go to the gym and I blew up. So a lot of people come and talk to me, and when I was in the gym, I started writing workout programs for people and giving them advice, telling them what to eat, giving them my secret sauce, I call it. Everybody wanted the secret sauce. But no one knew that I really wanted to gain strength. I wasn't really, of course I want to look good, but I really want to gain strength, and I wasn't gaining strength like I thought I would. I gained a lot of weight, a lot of muscle, a little bit of fat too. Mostly muscle, surprisingly though. I'll try to put up a picture, something like that. And then, yeah, so I gained a lot of weight. But what really pissed me off was I started having more friends that were bigger, and because I'm bigger, you associate with, bigger guys. You're like, oh, we go to the gym, I go to the gym. What's up, man? We partners now, So, I'm friends with these guys, and more I find out that they're on steroids, or they're on something that's illegal, and they've been using it for a while. And then they do these cycles and all this crazy stuff, and I questioned it before, but I never really made like a okay, for 100% sure they're on roids. I was like, maybe they're just strong people, because there's one guy that sticks out amongst everybody, who I feel like, or I have a inkling that they might be using something, and that was this guy. And he loved the shoulder press. He always did the shoulder press and bench press. Those are the only two. A lot of his workouts were he'd do shoulder press 3 sets of 10, bench press 4 sets of 6, go home. I'd be like, okay, and he was a good sized guy. He wasn't a small dude, but he wasn't, I wouldn't say he's like too big, I'd say it was something that is attainable, especially with the progress I've made and the great genetics I've had, and eating what I've eaten. I felt like it was attainable, so I was friends with him, and I never got a chance to work out with him. One day I was walking out of the gym. He happened to be walking out of the gym too. What's up? He comes and he daps me up. What's up, man? I'm like, hey, what's up? He's like, yo, man, so I see you've been getting real big. And this is probably where I was about 210, and I think I started to cut at that time a little bit because I was getting fat. I went down to about 205, 203, 205 area. And at that time, he was, he's like, yo, man, you looking good. Yeah, I see you got, you got the abs. You look swole, but you got to get on the stuff. I was like, what? I was like, what stuff, man? What you got? I thought he was talking about maybe some like new kind of protein or some new kind of, some kind of like BCAAs I read about, L-glutamine, something, like something I've read about. I'm still very naive on the subject of steroids. And he says, I got access to the good stuff. I know a pharmacist and some bull. And I was like, okay. I was like, okay. And he was like, man, when you want to, go to the next level, you can holler at me. And now, mind you, this is a shoulder press guy. And in the past couple months, I had seen him go from that 3 sets of 10 on the shoulder press, pumping it out with 60s, which I know I could do. Within 3 months, he was pumping out 100s. Alright? Imagine that. Imagine how crazy that must look. He's doing 60s. The next week he's doing 70s. I don't see him for a while. Next thing I see him, 100s. Up, bam, 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 pumping out 100s. It's like, whoa, bro. Like, damn. It's like, this guy is really like, how did he do that? Like, it was like, to me, it was a mind fuck, because I did not understand how that even happened. I was like, what in the world is he doing to get so big and get so strong? Because I wanted to get strong. Like, big was cool, but strong, because I wanted to power lift on top of being, cool looking. So, he's offering me steroids now outside, and it's all coming back to me. I'm like, wow, that's why his bench went up to 4 plates. That's why he can shoulder press 100 pounds. He's been on some stuff, and the increases within 3 months, like fast, because people don't give steroids enough credit. That's the problem. People don't give steroids enough credit. They're out here talking about, you still gotta work hard. Steroids on everything. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even if you could do half the stuff they do in the gym, it's like, bro, it's not like that. With steroids, if you notice, when people use steroids, they have really big, thick forearms. And if you know what that's from, it's because it's when they go and they do something like, let's say you're writing with a pen, right? Normally these muscles won't grow just from writing with a pen. If you stimulate your muscles in the forearm when you're on roids, and if you're on some kind of roid stack, your forearms are going to develop just by writing. And your calves, if you notice people that are on roids, their calves are outstanding. It's like veiny, popping, boom. It's like crazy. That's because, just walking is giving them hypertrophy in their calves. So if anyone tells you, no man, roids aren't everything, it's true, you still have to go to the gym to get the optimum results. But you don't have to do nearly as much as someone with normal testosterone levels or below, subpar, which a lot of people have subpar testosterone levels to start with. You don't have to do nearly as much as someone else in the gym. That's number one. I don't care what anybody says. I don't listen to none of y'all talking about you still have to work hard and blah 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 blase blase. I don't care. I've seen it with my eyes. I've seen people go from 60 pounds on the shoulder press to 100 pounds in 3 months. I've seen people go from 3 plates on the bench plates on the bench press with roids. And at that point, I just pretty much gave up. In my mind, I gave up. I still was going to the gym, but I wasn't working as hard because I was like, wow, like this guy. There's so many people out here that are using these drugs, and I started feeling real small. Not like my body was small, but I felt like my mind was small because I did all this time. I'm working hard, and people aren't working as hard as me, and they're making more strength gains. So I'm like, wow, like. I've been missing out. I didn't know. And I can understand how like a lot of people don't want to get into, working out because of this. How it's hard to, want to go to the gym. If everybody's into it. It seems like everybody's into it these days, and every gym you go to has a couple of these roid freaks. These people that are just they're not even competing in anything. They're just trying to look good, and they're using roids. It's crazy. It's real crazy. But so this is my secret sauce that I use. Boom. From grass-fed sustainable cows. If you read it, not for human consumption. Okay? Not for human consumption. So that means don't drink it. Now I love the yogurt. It's real lukewarm right now. And that's all good. I love raw dairy. That's why it says not for human consumption. It's actually a raw dairy product, and in Florida, legally, they're not allowed to sell raw dairy to people and let you drink it. So, but I'm not in Florida right now, so I'm all good. Because in some states you can drink it, and hopefully you live in a state where you can, because yogurt that's raw and milk that's raw is what helped me gain all that weight. Is what helped me go from 150 pounds to 210 pounds. And this morning I woke up, and the last couple days I wanted to get back at it. I weighed in at 185 today, and I'm gonna go up to 220 this time, and I'm gonna drink about a gallon of raw dairy a week. So 4,500 calories, a gallon of raw dairy a week, and I'm gonna document it and try to make more videos and put them out there. I'm very new to YouTube, but I'm trying to make new videos, put them out there, and help people out. Because I guarantee if you can drink this raw dairy, it'll help you. And you won't have to go use roids. You won't have to go use testosterone supplements. I mean, I guess people are gonna think I'm crazy, but I got the results. I gained weight on it, and I'm lactose intolerant, but I can drink raw dairy. A lot of the intolerance for lactose comes from the pasteurization, homogenization, and the just the preserving and mixing. Because like 1 cup of normal dairy is like milk from 1,000 cows in 1 cup. So if you can imagine, if any of those cows were sick, if any of those cows having hormonal problems or any cancers, anything of detriment, you're getting a piece of it. 1,000 cows in a cup. This is from 1 cow and straight to mouth. So go out there, pick you up some raw milk, get at it. Don't get discouraged by the roid users. I'm gonna get back into it. I'm gonna gain weight, and I'm gonna put that out there so people can benefit. All right, tell me what you think. Whatever, hit me up. Peace. I like a little sassiness, a lot of class. Mommy reaching your bag past the 5th. I'm a leader at last. This a dawn you with my nons to spit.